Tom and Spike wanted to stick their bodies together, but no matter what method they used, they still couldn't return to their former state. It turned out that before this, Tom and Spike's bodies were connected. However, while they were watching a magic show, Tom and Spike were invited onto the stage. Then the magician put the two into a box and used a saw to cut their bodies apart when the audience saw Tom and Spike's bodies split into two halves. Warm applause suddenly rang out from the audience, but Tom was very dismissive. He thought this was just a magic trick, and just as the magician was about to restore them, a group of policemen burst in. Seeing this, the magician was so scared that he fled in a hurry. It turned out this was a magician without a business license, but he still couldn't escape. After the magician was arrested, Tom realized they were really completely separated. Tom jumped around excitedly. He had long been fed up with this messy Spike. However, just as he walked out alone, a group of bully Spikes suddenly appeared in front of Tom. Tom was very scared. He subconsciously wanted Spike to protect him, but Spike was no longer there. He was so scared that he hid in the house and didn't dare to go out. At this moment, Tom realized the importance of Spike. He found Spike and apologized to him, hoping they could return to their previous state. But they tried many methods and none worked. There was no other way. They had to go to the prison to find the magician. But when they arrived, the magician had just escaped from prison. They walked down the street in despair. At this time, Spike saw an advertisement for a magic show, so the two wanted to find this magician to restore their bodies. As a result, after finding the magician, they discovered this was the same magician as before. In order not to be taken back to prison, the magician had to restore the two. To everyone's shock, the Tom who was separated was made of a balloon, and he had actually been hiding behind Spike all along. The two had never been separated.